Hello and welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're actually talking about a stock that is currently trading at really low levels, but the stock has been trading since 2000 and it's been there before to these levels. And it's a pharmaceutical stock, okay? It's just like, you saw recently, probably, I don't know if you heard, but there's a stock called Vero. It was also a pharmaceutical stock, and they also have a pipeline that they're working on different drugs, and then when a drug goes live, into public or for sale, the stock usually get a really nice boost on it. All right, so let's talk about the company. Okay, the company is called DRRX, DURECT, and the ticker for that is DRRX. Okay, and as far as the company's pipeline, as I was talking about, they currently are in clinical trial for the AH. This is actually a drug that if there's an organ injury, you need a transplant. All right, and they're working on a drug that would help them sort of recover in that manner. Okay, and they are in phase 2 right now, which means they are in human trials at the moment. Okay, and in their 10K filings, I've seen that one of the patients, there were 2 patients that the drug was given at that time in 2021, end of 2021. One of them couldn't make it, and the other one actually survived, and he was discharged from the hospital in 6 days. But the stock, they're doing a comprehensive test on 100 different patients this year, and that is in phase 2, right? That's one drug. The other one that actually I got from their 10K filings is that this I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. A POSIMIR, a drug that has been approved, and they're expecting to launch this in Q2 of 2022. Now, if they hit that milestone, they will be getting about 132 million in royalties for that drug. Okay, so just keep an eye out on that one. The market cap for the company is about 108 million, and the lowest they got this 52-week is about 40 cents. The highest they were at $1.93. On an average, the volume that is shared for this is about 670,000. As for the balance sheet, the total assets about $91 million. Everything is by thousand. So if you see 91,000, you got to times that with 1,000. So it becomes 91 million. Total liabilities about 34 million. Total equity is about 57 million. So it looks good. It's not that bad. Operations cash flow is about negative 37 million, which means that their daily operations, because it's a pharmaceutical stock, generally what happens is unless they sell the drug, unless they are live with the drug, operations generally are not going to be successful in pharmaceutical stocks. Investing cash flow is about 15, which is usually an expense. In their case, it's up 15 million, is because they had a sale last year, which caused the the number to go up. Financing cash flow is usually how much they've raised through stocks. So they raised about 50 million from stocks, and currently they hold about $49 million in their cash flows. As far as the ownership is concerned from the institutional banks hold about 50% of the stock. And if you see, 44 of these firms have increased their position to 4.2 million, and 56 of them sold out of the position 4.1 million. But there's still if you net that, you still have a greater number in increased position than the sold positions. The total institutional holdings are about 115 million, which is a good number, As far as the analysts are concerned from these institutional firms, there are 3 listed here, which I highlighted in yellow. They suggest it's a strong buy. They think the stock is, average is going to be around $6, but this is, again, nobody should be trading off of just the analyst ratings that are on NASDAQ. So as far as the short interest is concerned on this stock, nobody's betting against the stock to go down. It's only 5.94%, which is normal for any given day. Every stock is shorted on a given day, so which is pretty much normal, and they have about 10 days to cover that. And total share are about 504,000. So that's not bad. So they did get a notice from NASDAQ. If there's a rule here that if you trade under $1 on the market and the stock market, NASDAQ sends you a letter saying that for 30 days you have traded under $1, so they will send you a letter saying that you got to bring up your stock price. And I believe they got a letter here in 2000. I believe so they got the letter on February 11th from NASDAQ saying that from 30 consecutive trading days, your stock was below $1. So they have about 180 days to get this up there, and they have until August 8, 2022 to regain the minimum $1 momentum. And that's also a good thing because, and also there is no split history for this stock. Okay, there's nothing, even like before when they were at 40 cents, and they've been at 40 cents before as well. It's not the first rodeo for them. In 2018, they were around 40 cents. And I believe there was also, I saw, that was the only one I saw. And then, and the stock has been trading since 2000. So they've been low before as well. So not a first rodeo, and they haven't done any stock split, which means stock split is usually is the way to get away from not getting delisted from NASDAQ. So what they do is they just split the stock. If you, for example, take two stock, 2 to 1, they will combine two stock into one. So if the stock price is, let's say 50 cents, you combine two of them together, it becomes $1. So it meets the minimum. Which usually they do 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 just to avoid any, after they do the split, reverse split and stock going down again. They usually do like 3 to 1 or 5 to 1 or 2 to 1s I've not seen for many stocks. But anyway, so that's one of the strategies that they could go about that, but they haven't done that in the past. So I would assume that, they're pretty optimistic that before August they will have that drug launched, or even for the phase 2 that they are having for drug that we talked about, this one. They're very optimistic that when it moves to phase 3, for example, they will probably see an uptick on the stock as well. So the whole objective here is I have a couple of resistance here for the stock that were established a while ago. So you have, stock potentially can go, let me zoom in a little bit. Hold on one second. The stock can potentially go up to 73 cents mark. And then if it crosses that, it could go up to 81. It's not going to go all the way up immediately. There's a lot of resistance here. And you also have a resistance around $1.03. There's a resistance at $1.31, $1.44, and eventually $1.83, and then $2.40. So this is a long way to go. I'm on a daily chart, by the way. As far as the RSI is concerned, the Relative Strength Index, what is telling me that the stock is sort of sitting in like sort of a low end of the volume, which means that it is still on a downward shift. Okay, it's there's nothing being overbought here. They were oversold recently in January, but there's nothing being overbought and from last few months at least. As far as the moving average conversion diversion is saying that it's sort of tilting up now, and this is also aiming up, and you see a green candle here as well. They had a good day today, but again, look. The whole objective here is this is not invest and get rich quick sort of a thing. This is, to me, it deserved to be on the watch list, and I added it. I'm gonna see how it behaves the next few days, and I'm looking to buy this. And again, this is not a financial advice. Nobody have to buy this. This is something that I was researching for myself, and the objective of the whole channel is to put it out there for you guys. So you guys can, benefit from this information if you can, or if not, then you learned a new company you just saw the stock about. So, but anyway, I'll be looking at this stock for the next few days. I'm very interested in their phases, and I will also try to do some research on their other drug that's supposed to go live in 2022. And I can definitely see this, coming up. But yeah, definitely keep this on your watch list. These pharmaceutical stock with the comprehensive pipelines, I've seen them kick off, overnight if there is a good news. So just the whole point is keep it on the watch list. Once you start seeing some activity on it, even like a lot of different brokerage apps give you notifications on different tickers. If you put them in there, they give you alerts that, if the price is moving, pre-market. So you could always, log in the next day and be able to trade it and make some money off of that as well if you want to. But anyway, so that was my quick video. I just wanted to bring this stock to you guys. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please do consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. Keeps me motivated, when I do my research for my own investments. I thought it would be a good idea to put the videos out there. I like to grow with other people's as well, so I get more motivated about looking deeper into stocks and be able to get a good value out of the stock, not just playing hot plays, which you see on different platforms, and you just trying to make quick money, end up losing a lot of money. So the objective here is to be able to understand the company, what they're doing, and have a sustainable wealth built off of that. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.